Hey everyone, welcome back. This week I decided to try USACO for the first time. I've been wanting to test myself more seriously with algorithmic problems, and USACO is one of those competitions that keeps coming up as a solid benchmark, especially if you want something structured, timed, and genuinely challenging. The next contest is coming up this weekend, so I figured this was the right moment to jump in and see where I actually stand. I started by looking at the bronze division, not because I expected it to be trivial, but because I wanted to understand the style of the problems, how they're worded, what they care about, and where the difficulty comes from. The first problem I spent my time on was reflection from last year's February contest, and at first glance it looks straightforward. You're given an end-by-end grid where the final canvas is supposed to be formed by reflecting the top right quadrant across the vertical and horizontal axes. But the grid you've been given has been vandalized, and your task is to compute the minimum number of self-flips required to restore that symmetry. And not just once, you have to do it before any updates, and then again after every single toggle to the grid. What I liked about this problem is that it's not difficult because of complicated maths or obscure algorithms. It's difficult because it made me think precisely about how symmetry and constraints really work. So every cell belongs to a group of 4 positions that must agree after reflection. For each group you're essentially choosing whether that group should end up painted or unpainted and paying the cost to make it so. That turns the problem from fixing the whole grid to optimizing a lot of small and independent decisions. And with up to 100,000 toggles, you can't afford to recompute everything from scratch each time. You have to maintain the answer incrementally and updating only the symmetry group affected by the flip cell. That's where the problem stops being simple and starts testing whether you can reason about state changes cleanly. I didn't finish this one as fast as I thought I would have, but that was kind of the point. Trying USACO made it very clear where my instincts are solid and where I need more practice. Thinking in invariants, handling updates efficiently, and resisting the urge to hop into coding immediately. Over the next few days, I'm going to keep working through bronze problems and refining my approach, and the next weekend I'll be sitting the first contest properly. If you're interested in competitive programming or just like watching someone stress test their problem solving skills in real time, there'll be more updates soon. Thanks for watching.